limited time. He'll be back next year, but catch this set only tonight. Keegan Leo Jean-Pierre!
Thank you. Bro, this lighting makes us feel so neutral between us. There's no spotlight or anything. I recently turned 20. Anyone else here beat teen pregnancy? Woo! There we go. You know what that means, huh? It's time for kids. Yep, it's our time. That's why they call it teen pregnancy. It got me thinking, like, what kind of dad do I want to be? Because, like, I want to be a politically little ambiguous as a dad. Like, nobody just wants, like, a liberal dad, even though I'm, like, a registered Democrat right now. So I feel like I gotta find, like, a way to fool my kids sometimes. Like, maybe Thursday nights I'm watching Sean Hannity on Fox. Friday nights to RuPaul. Saturday nights I'm just sitting in silence by myself. Who knows what I'm thinking, you know? Because I feel like you can have such like a profound impact on kids and like in the world in general. Because like they're gonna ask you a lot of questions, like how does the world work, you know? My senator comes up, he's like, Dad, where do babies come from? That's a tough question. You gotta be like, son, you know how you really love trains? Sometimes you gotta play with trains. That's what me and your mom did. My bad. You know, and like sometimes the questions get me tough, but they're like, Dad, what's racism? Son, you'll be fine. You know? That's not something to worry about. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing out on like developing my dad lore. Because like my grandpa has a bunch of cool stories. He rode Harley Davidsons. One time he was riding down the highway, he crashed into a bear. He like skid 50 feet with the bear, got concussed, and then rode home. That's awesome. My dad like cut his thumb like nearly off with a box cutter. He's fine, you know? And it's like, son, what'd you do? It's like, son, your dad was in the bowling league. Yeah, you know, bowling just a little below average there. Like, that's not that cool. I mean, I think as a dad, you also have like one of the opportunities to do one of the most beautiful things you can do, and that's like coach a little league team. I have it all planned out already. If they were letting me in charge of like a group of 8-year-olds playing baseball, I got the whole map. You gotta first take a flight, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. You know, show them where blood covered the fields, where the line was blurred between Union and Confederate, where Robert E. Lee was pushed back, where perseverance prevailed. Now we gotta get home. Oregon Trail. Show them where their great-great-great-great-grandfather died of dysentery. Many of us would suffer the same fate. Not everyone's gonna make it home. That's not the point. You know, it's like by the time you finally get back to your first baseball game, the other team might have a full roster, all positions filled with 9 boys. But I came to the field with 2 remaining men. These are going to be the strongest men to ever grace the 8U baseball field. Because, you know, like one's probably blind in one eye, the other probably seen too much, you know. It's not really about the baseball, it's not about the final score. It's about like leaving an impact. Like these kids are going to be something now that I've done this to them. You know, I never did teach him to swing the bat. Taught him how to hold the line. God bless America. That's my time. Thank you guys.